Hey everybody, how are you? How are you guys? I hope you can hear me, and I'm gonna do a live today. I'm super excited about today's live. I am going to be doing this month's Club Couture transfer. I'm super excited about that. So if you are here and you can see me, say hello. I am using a program called StreamYard. So if it just says Facebook user, then it's because you haven't given permission, blah blah blah. So if you are here and I don't say your name, just comment who it is, who you are. But I do want to hop on Facebook too, so I could see who's all watching. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. It is a fun, actually quite mild, um, quite a mild day here in Southern California. So I'm pretty excited about that. So hey Jen, hey Danielle, how are you? I hope it's not, well, Vegas might not be as cold as it is here in California. And, but Danielle, I know you're in the midst of winter in Canada, so I hope you're staying warm. So again, we're going to make this transfer today. I am using one of our 9 by 12 palette signs, and then I'm going to make another little extra something something after the fact. So I'm really excited about this. So if you are on, make sure that you are saying hey. Like I said, I'm live in a couple places. So let me go check over here. Um, so again, if you are here, say hello. Hi, Christina. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Nat. How are you? All right. So I'm going to get going on this project. I'm going to take me off of this view right here, and I am going to just show you the project. So give me just a second. Um, let's see. I want to do. Let's see if I could do it over here. Solo layout. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so this is our project. And this is our 9 by 12. I'm going to open this guy up real fast. Oh, goodness. And if you are not a chalk couture designer and you are wanting this project, how you get this now, the transfer itself is exclusive to our club members and our designers. So if you are not a Club Couture member, comment club in the comments, and we could get you in our some information on how to get into the club. And then if you want like the other things that we're going to be using today for this project, make sure that you put kit in the comment, and we could get you a kit like the add-on kit. So that's the palette board, any of the colors that we're going to be using for this project, and anything else. So the first thing, because this is wood, now some people say you don't need to do it. Some people say you do. Good, having lunch and watching. That's awesome. Hi, Regina. How are you? So I'm going to use our finishing paste wax. This is our surface wax. This is brand new. Probably within the last 6 months, we have our own paste wax, which is really awesome. It's super smooth. If you don't have this, that's okay, because you can also use a finishing paste wax. I'm just using a paper towel. You could use a rag or just a soft rag. I just happen to have paper towels right here. I'm in the midst of changing up my craft room a bit, and so things aren't always where they should be. So this is a wood painted surface that is a chalk couture surface. So I do still like to put a little bit of wax on it. All I'm doing is smoothing that over. The purpose of wax, so you guys know, is to make sure that your transfer doesn't stick to your surface. And you want to do this only on like wood or painted surfaces, not on our chalkboards. And then it also gives, when the surface is unknown, especially, it helps for the chalk paste to adhere to the surface. So that's one of the purposes of it gives it like teeth to adhere to. So I'm just going to kind of buff it off, make it smooth. It's just like, when you're waxing a car, you wax on, wax off. Who's watching Cobra Kai? I'm just saying. That's a Karate Kid reference. All right, there we go. So it's nice and smooth. And if it's not, if it's sticky, you want to kind of buff that area a little more. So just rub your hand across it. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transfer. Is this not the cutest, you guys? I'm getting ready to like decorate for Valentine's. I'm trying to do that this week before I head out to our leadership for Club Couture. And so I'm trying to make a few things before I leave so that I can decorate. I'm going to get my fuzz cloth. If you don't have a fuzz cloth, they really are helpful. But if you don't have one, just get a clean towel. And also, you're going to notice that there's these white lines on this transfer. This is very common when, yes, season 3 just launched, Regina. And we're like a couple of episodes in. So I'm very excited. I would binge watch it, but I haven't had time to do that. So anyway, when a chalk transfer has pieces to it, like different pieces, it's going to have these cut lines, and that is exactly what it means. Cut on those lines. It just ensures that you're going to have enough of the transfer emulsion area, not the screen area, but the emulsion area, so that you won't go over your transfer piece when you're putting on chalk paste or ink. So you're going to separate those pieces. All right, so I'm going to set those little guys aside. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the and. I try to do like the bigger pieces first and then work my way down, especially for this transfer. So I'm going to peel off that transfer, and then I'm going to fuzz it. Fuzz it just destickifies it a little bit. You only have to do it when transfers are brand new, okay? Transfers, when they're new, are really sticky, and so you're just kind of taking the fuzz of that cloth and putting it to the back of the transfer. All right, I'm just going to center it. You guys know me. If you've seen me do any transfers at all, you know me. I just kind of eyeball, use my fingers as measuring sticks. Then I want to smooth down my transfer so there's no bubbles in the screen. It's okay if there's bubbles in the emulsion, but I don't want bubbles in my screen. And there's like a big bubble right there, so I'm going to just smooth that out. If it looks like it's not going to smooth down properly, you can use a squeegee. Go in one direction, not the band. Go in one direction and get those bubbles out. Okay. All right. So let's see. I couldn't order the scissors or the fuzz cloth. Okay, Regina, yeah, they are out of stock right now, but they should be coming back in really soon. So not to worry. Things come and go, and we just got over Christmas and the holidays. And so, things are going to be a little out of stock until they replenish. And I know that they are coming. Those things are not going to go out of they're not like a transfer that goes out of season or out of style. They will actually come back in because our tools are really important to us. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Thanks for watching, hun. Okay, so the first color I'm using is Candy Apple. And I open that up and look how beautiful that is. It's already beautiful and smooth. You want your chalk paste to be about the consistency of yogurt. There you go. You don't want it too thin or too thick. If it's too thin, you could actually leave it open to the air, and that will thicken it up. If it's too thick, you want to add some water and then stir it up. So I'm just going to kind of smear smear this around. And I'm going to just squeegee on. I always say, like, it's like butter, right? You want it to smear around like you're buttering bread. So it should be like you're buttering bread, like butter. Oh, is everybody having a good New Year so far? It's been pretty good. One of our boys went back home, so he's off to school again. And then our other one goes home Saturday. So now what I'm doing is I'm squeegeeing off any excess. You want to work quickly when you're working with paste. You don't want to keep going over and over. So trying to go across and get excess paste off as quickly with the least amount of strokes as I can. Anything extra goes right back into that container. Set that aside. And then I'm going to peel this guy up. Oh gosh, you guys, look how pretty. Now I tend to go a little slow because I'm talking to you guys and I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Oh gosh, you guys, look how pretty that is. And I'm going to set that aside to wash. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab my my heat gun. You can use a heat gun or because I'm impatient, right? You guys know me. I'm impatient. So I need to make sure that my design is dry a little faster. So I'm just going to use my heat gun to dry that off. You can use a blow dryer. It's all good. It just takes a few minutes. All right. There we go. I just kind of have this set to the side. I want it to fall. Like I said, I'm in the midst of changing up my my craft room, and so things are a little skittywampus today. Hey there! Again, if I don't say your name, it's because it just says Facebook user in the comments. So make sure if I don't say your name, I'll go back and reply to all the comments, just so you guys know. Another thing that I started using, you guys, I mean, this is not Club Couture stuff, but I started using water wipes. My friend introduced me to water wipes, and they are the bomb because, it's hard, especially where I live, to get any kind of um, disinfectant wipes. So the water wipes are relatively inexpensive, and I can get them on Amazon, so it's not a big deal. So I want to clean up my things with water wipes. So look at that. That was fast, you guys. Look. Ta-da. Okay, so the other colors I pulled out to use were cherry blossom, and our pastes do change over time. So if these colors aren't available, just try to get something that is similar. Couture coral is going to be something like couture teal that will always have it. And then cherry blossom is a pink. So I'm going to use, let's see, I think I want to use the you and me, the you and the me, you and me in couture coral. So I think I'm going to do that. Super cute. Hi, Janet. How are you? Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, so the heat gun is really hot, you guys. So really be careful. It will also melt it'll also melt transfers, just an FYI. So be careful. So these parts are new and I haven't used them yet. So go to your fuzz cloth or a clean towel and you're going to fuzz these guys. I'm going to set the backers aside. Pull those up. And put that aside. Okay, so now I'm going to put these down. You up here. And there we go. Me right here. No, I think I'm going to come down a little bit. There we go. You and me. I think of the thing, you and me and baby makes three. But no. You and me, well, we have baby number 3 coming, but it's the grandbaby number 3, not baby baby. I have 4 babies and they're all grown. So no babies for this grandma. So I'm using Couture Coral and I'm just going to smooth it on just like I did before. Any excess goes right back in the container. Squeegee off the excess right back in the container. And again, you guys, we are using this month, January's Club Couture transfer. It's an exclusive transfer for just designers and club members. So if you are wanting to become a club member, make sure you comment club. If you are in the Circle of Chalk, tag your designer that brought you here. And they can get you some information on how to join our club. If you're on my VIP group, just put club and I will get that information to you. Awesome. Okay, again, just squeegee on like butter. Take off any excess, pull that transfer up. Oh, you guys, so pretty. Okay. Um, and then I'm just setting my transfers aside so that I can wash them in a little bit. I'm gonna fuzz my little heart here. I'm gonna put away the couture coral. Oh, and I'm gonna just fuzz this guy really quick on the side. And then I'm gonna grab my cherry blossom. If I miss anything, you guys, I will go back and answer. I wonder if you guys, yeah, okay. So I just wanted to make sure I'm not missing any comments. This is cherry blossom. It is a pretty pink. So I'm gonna move this guy, grab another. I was gonna say maybe I might use the our multi-tool. It's really good for stirring, but then it's also like a mini squeegee. So our mini squeegees are like this, and this is like half of a mini squeegee. And I like it because it has like that handle. It gives me, I think it gives me a little more control. As far as I'm concerned, it gives me a little more control. So I'm going to show you, you don't have to wash in between using transfers sometimes, not all the time, but if you work quickly and you just keep moving it around quickly, you can lift and then put it back down again. Use the chalk paste, lift, so cute. Hang that kind of off the edge. Look how cute that is. The cherry blossom is real light, so you guys may not be able to see it on camera, but I promise you it really is showing up. Now, I want to be careful when using this transfer below that me because it is still a little wet. I didn't use my heat gun on it, so I'm going to kind of hold it up so that sticky part of my transfer doesn't pull up the me. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of be careful because I am going to overlap some hearts with the transfer if I don't be careful. Look at that. Super cute. So again, you're just kind of going here and there with the transfer, putting down some random hearts. So many ideas that we've got for this transfer. So cute. Also, if you want to get this board and the colors that we're using for um, this project, just put Kit in the comments. There we go. Kit in the comments, and we could get you information on how to order this kit. There we go. So I've used this without washing it. Let's see. We'll count after I'm done. I still do want to be careful with the red. Even though it's dry, it's still kind of a new chalk paste, and I didn't really think about it before, but it was kind of sticking. So you got to be careful and let it cure. And I want to be careful of that U. So I'm going to just come down here a little bit and just be careful. There we go. Look at how cute that is, you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of over here in the corner. Cute little happy hearts. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, we can't have it end on 13. Got to do 14. Not that 13's unlucky. It just, I got to have an even number. It's me. There we go. 14 times I used that transfer. Look how cute that is, you guys. I know the pink is a little difficult to see, so I'll show you in just a second. Let me put this down real fast so I can wash it in a bit. Another thing with our transfers, with the paste, you do want to wash it. You don't want to leave it overnight, but it's okay to wash it after your project is done. And I do have allergies, you guys, so bad. But I don't know if you guys can see the pink. Can you see the pink? So cute. It does show up darker in real life, and I'm looking on camera. It's not as dark. So, so cute. Okay, so let me just shut that one. All right, so what I wanted to do is, you see my beads up here? The beads with the tassels are really popular, but I thought, what if we made like a pom-pom string of beads? Does that make sense? Like last year, one of the things that I was doing is I was really trying hard to use the things I had. And that meant going through my chalk stash, or not my craft stash, and pulling things out and using the things. Sorry, I thought I canceled phone calls, but apparently I did not. And so one of the things I was doing last year was trying to use the craft stash that I had and not order any more craft stuff. I mean, obviously that didn't happen, but uh, but I did try to use as much as I could, and then put some projects together and things like that. So um, I'm still continuing with that because like I said, I'm going through my craft room and I'm organizing drawers and doing all of that. So I want to use up some of the things that I have. Oh gosh, string is awesome. So I'm using embroidery floss, and if you know anything about embroidery floss, uh, it has 6 strands um, per thing. And so I separate it when I am using it to 2 strands. Just depends on what I'm doing, but I'm using it like thread. And so I've got a needle. I'm going to use embroidery floss. And I pulled out my little pom-poms. Okay, you guys, I'm doing this, and it's not close to my face. Okay. So we're going to string some pom-poms. I'm going to set this kind of to the side. I'm going to put a knot in the bottom here because I don't want it to pull through. And then we'll see if we've got a good enough knot. All right, so I've just pulled out all of my little baby pom-poms. Let me grab them. Yeah, I really thought I turned off phone calls. Apparently not. Okay, so I'm gonna do like every other thing here and just start stringing the pom-poms. Reminds me of stringing popcorn. So I'm just gonna, I will go to my knot, but I don't want to pull too tight with that knot because I don't want it to go all the way through. So I will go, let's see, I might do red, white, and pink. And just go as long as I possibly can with what I've got. And I don't want to pull too tight and smash those. Okay. It really is just like, and you could do this with any size pom-poms. It doesn't necessarily have to be baby ones like these. But again, like I said, I'm trying to use what I've got. Yeah, there we go. So, okay, we made the Cobra Kai reference. Who else is watching Cobra Kai and grew up in the 80s? That would be me. We binge watched the first two seasons. We have our kids kind of watching it, and they're kind of like, "What the heck am I watching, Mom?" So it's kind of fun to see like vintage. Oh, and speaking of vintage, you guys, I about died. We went shopping for groceries, and our Target has, fortunately, our Target has groceries. It's a super Target, and so I just happened along the area that had clothes. Have you guys seen like trends right now? If you're younger, that's totally fine, but it's really kind of funny that some of the clothes that are coming out right now have like the 70s vibes. Bell bottoms are back. I'm just like, what the heck? It totally cracked me up. So just you go as long as you want on these. It's so cute. It's just like a little string of pom-poms instead of beads. I hope you guys can see. And again, oh, I do apologize. I do have allergies, and so my allergies are going wacko. There we go. I'm going to keep going until I use it all up. And these are just fun. If you're doing like 3-tiered trays or you redo your mantle, these just kind of like hang out alongside, just again, like the beads that we're using. Red. I'm sorry, I keep like pulling it close to me, so I'm sorry that I'm pulling it away from the screen. But, my old eyes, I need to see up close so I don't poke myself. Red, white, and pink. Also, guys, if you're watching on the replay, make sure you comment #replay so that we know that you saw this. That would be awesome for us because we just want to make sure that you are seeing it and that you're enjoying it. Right. Pink. Okay. Ooh. Some of these are a little easier than others. And of course, I had the little baby ones. So I think if you had the bigger ones, it'd probably be easier to see and you wouldn't feel like you're going to poke yourself. But I really do feel like I'm going to stab myself and I'm not wearing a thimble. And right. Ink. So tell me, guys, when do you start decorating for Valentine's Day? Do you start like right after you take down Christmas decor, or do you put up like winter decor for a few weeks and make some Valentine stuff? Do you even decorate for Valentine's? I do decorate for Valentine's. I actually think it's super fun. I don't decorate for winter because, again, I live in California. We don't tend to have the same kind of winters that, other people have. And so we don't, once in a blue moon, like literally, we will get snow. And I think the last time we had snow here was Christmas Eve, or no, New Year's Eve, about 8 years ago, I think. And it lasted for, it snowed one time and it lasted for about a week on our front lawn and then it was gone. So that's pretty much it. It rains here. We do have winter, but it pretty much just rains. So I'm going to do one more set. Red, white, and pink. There we go. And then pink. And then we're done stringing these. I'll have some excess left over. Now, you don't want to tie this off. And I'll show you why in just a second. We're not going to tie that off yet. I did try to get that right through the center, but some of them was a little difficult. So I have some extras, so I'm just going to stick those over there. And then what did I do with my ribbon? I had some cute ribbon. What did I do with it? Darn it. Hold on for just a second. Let me find. I pulled some really cute, well, not ribbon really. I pulled some really cute string to make our, give me just a second. Let me go grab another one. If there's one thing about me, I have plenty of ribbon and fiber. So this is just another bunch that I had. So I'm actually going to use the red and white for my tassel. And so I'm going to stick this a little more over here. So how you make a tassel is you can use like thicker jute or whatever. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just using what I have. And this is string that I bought for a project and I used it. So I'm just, again, reusing. I'm going to pull quite a bit out. And it really depends on how long you want your tassel. This is a tiny little thread, line of pom-poms. So I don't want to make my tassel, I really don't want to make my tassel like 6 inches. So what I do is I'll probably make it about the length of my 4 fingers. You're going to lay the bottom of that, the jute or whatever you decide to use right there. And then you're just going to start wrapping. Don't cut the circulation off in your fingers, but just start wrapping and keep going. However full you want that tassel is going to be how many times you go around your fingers. I want it kind of full. So I'm not even counting, you guys. I can maybe go back and count. You can test it too. You can go like this. Is that going to be full enough? Do you think that's going to be full? I think it'll be full enough. And so what I do now is I'm going to leave a loop at the top here. Leave a loop. And then wrap. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm pulling it tight. And then I'm just going to do like a slip knot. I'm going to put that in there. And then do it again. Here we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy and go through my loop. You might have to go through a couple. There we go. Sorry, I got it off just a little bit. So I'm going to go through the loop at the top. And go back up through my pom-pom. I do this when I'm doing beads too, if I make my own pom-poms. Go back down. And then I'm going to use the string to sew. You can tighten this up too. I'm kind of sewing. Because it is a pom-pom, I'm kind of sewing that tassel to the bottom. To really make it stay. Because I don't want it going anywhere. There you go. And I've gone around about 3 or 4 times. You can't even see it, so that's really cool. So I'm just going to, again, kind of tie it off on the back. Just hide that knot on the back. Oops. Getting everything all tangled. Okay. And it really does blend in, so you don't even see it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut those loops at the bottom. And then kind of fluff them out. Oops. So that one came undone. So if anything, if it comes undone, just that's why I don't cut that. What I do is I just tie it. I tie one and just make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So if it does come to undone a little bit, catch it, do a double knot, triple knot, whatever you need to. And now I'm going to trim it. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere now. I'm going to trim that. And then I'm going to kind of give it a haircut. I'm going to give it a haircut and make sure that it's relatively even. And there you go. Now, another thing that you could do is you could so I still have this at the top. You could just leave it and like trim it if your knot is not going to come out. But you could also take some of this string and tie a loop up here at the top. I'm not going to do that. It doesn't matter to me because I'm just going to kind of use this as a little bit of a decor. But how cute is that? Isn't that a cute little tassel? Super cute. All right. I love that. That's going to be super fun in my little displays. What do you guys think? I hope you like that. And I generally do hang it over like my sign. Like I'll probably do like that when I show it. But isn't that cute? Just made a tassel and strung some stuff that I already had. That's not too bad, huh? So, all right, you guys, that is my tutorial on our club transfer today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, again, just comment below. We can answer your questions. If I didn't say hi to you, I will go back and comment on all the, or reply to all the comments. Again, this is our club transfer. It is exclusive to designers and club members only. It is $19.99 a month, and that includes 4 little paste packets. If you don't know what our paste packets look like, our paste packets look like this, and they are coordinating paste packets. This doesn't go with this, but this is what our paste packets look like. And you get 4 coordinating paste packets that come with your $19.99 and your transfer. And then you also get free shipping on that. Our club members also get exclusive specials almost every month. And so it is a really great deal. And again, in our groups, we always come in and give you some ideas of different projects. We'll post pictures of different projects that you can do. So it's not just one and done. It definitely is something that you can use over and over. And of course, the transfer is just like any other transfer we have. It's reusable about 10 to 12 times. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. And thank you so much for catching this live. And this has been Tarina, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.